Hey nerds, this is Chris. We're just standing here in front of the Apple store in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We just stopped by to take a look at the Apple Watch, do a quick hands-on first impressions of it, and we'll make a little video to show you guys.
Okay, so there are two types of demos in the Apple Store. The first of which we have right here is an interactive demo, but it's stuck to the table. The second of which we'll take a look at later is one that we can try on, but it just runs on a demo loop. So the first thing that was blatantly obvious to me is that the watch is by no means intuitive. It does not behave like the iPhone that it's connected to, and that's very jarring. I didn't have a lot of time to learn all of its features, but Apple's philosophy always has been that you shouldn't need to learn the rules of a new device. They should just feel natural. I had no idea what would happen when I would tap the digital crown or the side button.
How did you find that? I can't find anything.
And not only is the interface less than intuitive, it's not that pretty. When it comes to modern interfaces, I think Google really nailed it with Lollipop, and iOS has fallen short, at least as far as aesthetics are concerned.
I was wondering that, but I feel like you have to give it to two pesos.
But it isn't really that cut and dry either. There are new technologies at play here that inevitably we will have to learn to understand. For example, I couldn't figure out how to change the watch face until I remembered that the watch had force touch. Then I was amazed when it worked. It was a really neat way to interact with the screen.
Oh, that's cool.
And the same goes with the digital crown. I may not exactly understand it, but it felt great to use. Apple made a lot of hype about tuning the digital crown so it feels just right, but it really did pay off. And I read a lot about the watch being slow to load apps and information. That may be true, but it didn't feel sluggish at all in our short time with the demo models. It may be different when the watch is trading information with your phone over Bluetooth, but as it lays on the table, it felt very responsive and snappy. And oh my gosh, that display. Oh, that beautiful Retina display puts the display of every other smartwatch I've seen to shame. It's just a shame that it's not a circle.
Look at this. This may give us some more answers I'm not aware of. There's all the
Oh, cool.
configurability of
Hello.
apps and the settings, just like your other devices. Now, once again, we don't have a phone here, so it may not tell us. On over. So this is the small, medium-sized band. Obviously, you're going to need the larger band.
Yeah.
You
Looks
and
like
myself. Yeah, I couldn't even close that one on.
But it doesn't feel too big though. That's what I'm not a watch wearer at all. So
Where am I?
that's cool though.
So here, if
Oh,
we
there-
give it this button a double tap, it'll turn on just the demo loop.
Oh,
so
that's
it's
fine.
non-interactive. It's not going to respond to any of your touch. So like, wait.
I was pretty sure I knew how I would feel before I ever strapped the Apple Watch on my wrist. I was oh so very wrong. You see, I don't wear watches. They drive me crazy. They pinch and poke and limit my movement. This thing looks pretty huge, but it doesn't feel nearly as big as it looks. Even the 42mm felt more than manageable.
Yeah, that was cool.
It instantly felt like something that was more than passable. I felt like I could wear it and forget it was there until I wanted it. The sport model is light and the band is soft. The huge looking rounded edges make it nearly
Like a rubbery
imperceivable on my wrist.
I usually get really loose metal watches, so
We weren't able to interact with the watches while they were on our wrists, but they did interact with us. The taptic feedback was light and playful. It was the most unoffensive notification system I can imagine using. I truly wasn't prepared for how it would feel to wear it.
I like this one better than the rubbery one.
Got the leather and
Yeah.
metal one.
You want one?
Do you want to watch?
Get one
Do
day.
you want to touch the button? Touch the button. Oh,
Double click that.
you did it! See how pretty? See pretty? Oh, put it on Loki's wrist. Oh, look how nice. You're so drooly and gross, it scares me.
I think people should wait until the second or third generation Apple Watch, but I want the sport model, and I want it now.
We just saw the Apple Watches, and they're very pretty. I like all the different band styles you can get. I don't know if I have a favorite. Is the leather the one that I really liked?
Yeah, with the metal buckle.
The leather with the little claspy metal buckle.
I think it's
is
called a
probably my
modern.
favorite. I don't remember. but it was comfortable. I usually go for metal watches, but whatever. And then I also like the brushed aluminum. The brushed aluminum of the Apple face, and it was pretty. It was responsive. I felt the vibrate, so it works, and it's not too big for my teeny little girl wrists. So, wish we were rich so we could buy one.
All right, so we just went into the Apple store for a couple of minutes and tested out talking with my hands, you can't see them, tested out the Apple Watch. I was pleasantly surprised. I didn't think I was gonna like it at all. I like the smaller watch face better. The one I presume is made for girls, but it was more comfortable to me. I also like the brushed aluminum one better. I thought it was a lot more aesthetically pleasing than the shiny one of the higher models. The one that they let me wear on my wrist wasn't an interactive demo. Only the ones that they had on the table were. But the ones that I was using on the table, they were a lot more responsive than I thought they were going to be. Most of the reviews I saw online said they were very slow and laggy. Maybe they are once you have a full model, but from what I could see, it was pretty responsive. The taptic feedback was pretty cool too. It felt pretty neat. I think a guy named Raul sent me his heartbeat. It was really sweet of him. I appreciated that. But it felt pretty cool. My name is Chris, and I'm a nerd.